In our journeys through life, we often face challenges and we seek the help of those who have gone ahead of us. On today's episode of Couch Conversation, we'll be talking about choosing a mentor. Stick around.
Hello, people.
Hello, how you doing today?
Welcome to another episode of Couch Conversations.
We trust you missed us. This time we actually did miss you. Yeah.
And we want to apologize for not dropping episode 13 last week. It was due to
Some
a little bit of technical issues.
some unforeseen technical issues.
Yes.
But now we're back.
Due to all unforeseen circumstances.
We could not come on the online and produce a brand new episode last week. But today we are back.
Yeah, welcome us.
Woo! We trust you had a great week.
Yeah.
Or as it is now, we thought you had 2 great weeks.
Yes, we trust you had a beautiful Salah celebration too.
Yes, and for those of us that did not send me Salah meat.
We are not angry.
It's over a week now.
Akin, why are you so selfish? Why is
It's
it
not selfish.
send you? Why
Okay,
not send
for
us?
For the people that did not send us, I apologize. For people that did not send us Salamit,
We are not angry.
God is watching you.
Abi, it is well with our souls.
Shout out that Mary is pregnant.
Yes, so
Mary is pregnant.
and the chicken, how do I put it? Is
Eh,
ready. The chicken is boiling already.
Duh. It
It's
was not
boiling.
Done. It was not done.
So if you not give me salami,
Duh.
well,
This
I'll
is,
be
this,
nice to you.
This is not the Christmas that we used to kill chicken. This one is a different Christmas.
Oh yeah. So well, I have not changed. I remain your favorite home girl.
What do you mean you've not changed? But you changed your hair. Your hair does not look. It looks different from the way it looked last week. Anyway, I still remain Akinola Patrick,
Wait.
the eccentric, handsome, and
I will not pretend
charismatic.
like I did not hear what Akinola said.
That your hair looks nice.
Thank you. That's what you say. Don't say it looks different.
But
Specify.
Must you take it as an issue?
You need to be specific. Uncle,
Yeah.
please don't start your political accent here.
Okay, I'll not say anything. But anyways,
So guys, welcome to another episode and welcome to the new week. Akinola, how was your week?
my week was eventful. Wait, one more thing I've even forgotten to add. This is actually the time we're supposed to be saying Happy New Month because we did not wish Happy New Month. last week.
Yeah, so happy new month, guys.
Yeah, so but like as you asked, my week was eventful. It was a good one, but it was very, very busy. Very
Yeah.
busy week. How was your week?
Okay, my week was fine. It was fine because okay, this is it. Something happened earlier in the week and it really weighed me down. Like I got pissed. Like okay, you know when you think you've grown past a stage and then one small thing just drags you back there and then you begin to dwell and live in that memories that you're trying to forget, things that you're trying to just erase from your memory card.
Hard drive.
Exactly, from your hard drive. But then I had a change of environment. I went to see my aunt and I spent a couple of days with her. So that changed my mood. So here we are today. Glory to God. I'm still your bubbly, cheerful,
have
ever
introduced yourself
playful,
before. Yeah.
ever playful
Yeah,
Olufola. Akin, why are you beefing?
Yeah, I've introduced
Why
yourself
are you
before.
beefing? Why are you beefing?
Let's not waste too
You
much time.
agree with me that beefing is in Akinola's blood?
Yes, because I know it's salamit. Now that there's beef there.
Well, me, I ate salami too. I see
wait.
a salami.
That's true. I ate salami to let me not be ungrateful. So let me shout out. I ate salami on Sunday. Yeah, so thank you very much for last week's salami.
You see?
And
You're
please,
still wearing your
don't be
whole
thinking-
glory.
Don't be thinking it's because of salami we did not upload last week's episode. it's not called salami but
Do you know that as of 2 days ago, I still ate salami?
let's not say anything.
We got it stocked.
Let's not
Like,
say anything.
you know, we have plenty Muslim friends and we have good character. So when they are sharing their meats, they remember us and our good deeds and they send meat to us.
I'm
That is how life is.
I'm not going to say what do you mean, so I'm just going to say let's keep going. Let's keep going. So on today's episode, as we said earlier, we'll be talking about choosing a mentor.
Yeah.
So we'll be going on some things like who a mentor is, the difference between a role model and a mentor, factors to consider when choosing a mentor, and other things. So stick around. and Olufola will take us through a journey, although we'll take it together.
Why
this
me?
time. You're our teacher and our sensei.
Guys, don't mind
our professor.
Don't mind Akio. What do I know?
Hey.
Small girl like me.
All this humbling pride.
Small shy like me.
That's what I say.
What do I
That's
know?
what I say.
Don't mind Akio. Akio is just trying to pull my legs.
Hey. It's okay.
But then, who is a mentor? A mentor is a person or a friend who guides a less experienced person by building trust and modeling positive behaviors. You see that I've spoken too many English, which is unlike me. If it's Aki now,
it's a Koimbo.
Aki is the Englishman. What a mentor basically means, or who a mentor is somebody that you look up to and helps you walk through. You must have mentioned your plans to that person. So the person monitors you and helps you walk through to attaining the goals that you've set.
So basically, like a mentor is someone you look up to, someone that has probably gone through the journey that you are going through.
Yes.
So they might have some insights that would help you.
Yes. And then it is not necessary for your mentor to be way, way older than you. Your mentor could be your friend. Your mentor could be your sibling. Your mentor could be your colleague, could be your boyfriend, your husband,
or
your
shockingly
wife.
Someone even younger than you are.
Yes. As
Very
long as
possible.
that person is familiar with that goal that you are pursuing, then that person is definitely good to be your mentor.
And also sometimes your mentor does not necessarily have to even be in the same field. Your mentor could be someone in another different field, but their experiences can be useful to you in your own field as well. So you can consider looking for mentors outside your sphere of what I call it now, of engagement.
So quick one, if you want to go into farming now, Akin is a banker, but he was
I don't know why we bringing this. Okay.
If you want to know anything about farming, Aki can be your mentor.
I cannot be your mentor. Don't listen to her. I know small thing, but I know some things by virtue of the fact that I work in an agri space, so I know some things. But
some things, even see some things.
Mentoring is not what I would say you should come and meet me for right now. You can meet me for advice.
Why? Are you of bad influence? Do you smoke?
What's your problem?
Even if you smoke, even if you smoke, don't say it. You can mentor.
Okay, I believe in myself. Yes, I can mentor. So if you want to go into agriculture, you can come and meet me.
Like mentor sweet.
We'll talk about it. So quickly we'll be moving into the difference between a mentor and a role model. So generally speaking, role models do not have to be people you know. Neither do they have to be people that know you too. So a role model can be, like we mentioned earlier, someone that is not necessarily in your field. Or this one now, a role model can be someone that you don't know. Like for instance, now a lot of people say, Bill Gates is my role model. Jeff Bezos is my role model. They are Jeff Bezos might not necessarily know of their existence. Okay, I do not mean this in a demeaning way, but like they look up to him and pattern, and they want to like pattern their goals and their lifestyle after Jeff Bezos. So yeah, you could have mentors that you don't, role models that you have not met with, but a mentor. The difference between a role model and a mentor in this sense now is just his grammar. They're almost the same thing, but the grammatical difference now is a mentor is someone that you have access with too, someone you can reach.
Yes.
Like someone that you can maybe send an email to, give a phone call. The person knows you. The person is in relationship with you. But someone that is a role model, not necessarily. It's not necessary that the person is a relationship.
It's like this now. Maybe I know how to sing. And I'm saying Simi is my role model. Simi does not know me.
She doesn't know your phone number.
She doesn't have my phone number. But then I now placed Simi as a model
that you want to.
For my kind of music, for my dress sense. That is who a role model is. Somebody that you have placed and you are trying to copycat. That is a role model. Somebody once said, you look like what you look at. So if you place somebody as your role model, definitely you are going to look at you are going to look like that person. And then sometimes role models are not of positive influence. You could have a role model that is of negative influence. If your role model is somebody that likes to humanize, and I'm not trying to shame. I'm not trying to. I don't know. I'm not trying to shame anybody.
Why did you use your voice?
No, it's not reach my mouth to talk.
They say if your role model is someone that like to humanize, chances are that you also like to humanize.
Yes, because you want to copy.
Pattern yourself after
Yes,
that
that person.
Okay, yeah. So it is like that as well. And also for a mentor does not necessarily have to be for positive influence, although it is advisable for the mentor to be someone of possible influence.
Yes.
Or positive, I say possible. Positive influence rather.
And again, so before you even think of choosing a mentor, you must have studied the person and you be like, wow, this person is perfect.
This person can help me.
Yes.
This person
This person is a destiny helper.
But there are some things we're also going to consider. We are going to talk about, which is factors to consider when choosing a mentor, because it is not all about you when you want to choose a mentor.
Yes,
you should always also consider the other person. So it is not only what you get from the relationship, but what are you willing to add. Now, there's a podcast that Aki and Labi hosts. I think maybe last week's episode you hosted. I've forgotten the name of the guest, but I remember the outfit. But they talked about the role of mentors and mentees as well. Okay. So a mentor, if you have someone as a mentor, what can you add to the person? So there are a lot of factors to consider when choosing a mentor, but we outlined 5. So we'll be discussing these 5 on today's episode.
Yeah, so choosing a mentor is not a difficult task. Akin is wrong, mom. That is how I'm speaking rubbish.
It's water I want to drink. What's your issue? I'm looking for water.
Okay, choosing a mentor is not a difficult task.
Okay.
And it is not something that you can jump at. It's not something that you just fly and just enter.
So
then you now enter, finish. You'll not be able to come out again. So you calm down. And there are lots of factors to consider. But we picked 5 that we think they are very, very important factors. Number 1, we have communication. We have the willingness. That is number 2. Number 3, we have personality. Number 4, mentorship style. And finally, number 5, we have alignment of beliefs.
So we'll be taking it one by one.
Yes, one after the other.
So as we said earlier, number 1 is communication.
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 Okay, you have forced something.
Okay. So thing is, a lot of people are successful, but not a lot of people can actually put their success into details. Now, there are some people that are not so good with details. It's also some of the things you need to learn in your path to success. Some people are not so good with details. It's not like they do not want to help. Like that kind of, Egmont, show me the way, show me what you did. They can say some things, but at the end of the day, they might end up confusing you. So now, one thing you need to find out is, how can we communicate? Like, do we understand each other? That's you and the person you want to choose as your mentor now. Can you effectively communicate? Can you both pass information to each other and you would understand it? Not that, because some people, their communication style is they are dropping hints. They will not be like, okay, so you're in this situation, do this. What they will say is,
they drop hints.
They'll just tell you hints. Like,
and then you start jotting.
So that might be another person's different style of mentoring. And
that's true.
So you have to choose which communication style works for you.
Yes, you need to make sure that person has you in mind whenever he's communicating too, and make sure that person's kind of communication is easy for you to understand too.
Exactly.
If you are a lover of big English, then Akin will be a good mentor for you. But if you are I'm not saying I'm local. But
you see. I did not hit anything. You don't have shot yourself.
Wait. But then, if you are a simple person, then I'm a good mentor for you because I'm very, very simple.
It's okay.
I'm simple to the core. So how do you even know if this person can communicate well? You need to have met with the person a couple of times. You know, gone out with the person, meet with the person, have a conversation with the person, and know, okay, can this person talk? Like, can this person talk to me effectively, and I would understand? So you need to get that note. You need to get that noted. Then moving on to number 2, we have the willingness. Is your mentor ready to mentor you?
Does the person have your time? Does the person feel like their time with you is valuable enough to spend it with you?
Exactly.
Because one thing you need to consider is, it's not like it's not good to be entitled to people's time. People's time is their time.
Yes,
They are
they can spend it
anyhow
the way
they like. So like the fact that you're trying to, one thing you also need to consider about willingness is the fact that you're trying to bother somebody to become your mentor by force, and the person is not responding to you.
Yeah.
You do not have to continue hunting the person. After a while, you start feeling like the person will start making you feel like a pest.
Yes, it's not by force.
Abi?
You need to be very, very sure that this person is willing to teach me some things. And there is one thing about mentors. They usually want the best for their mentees.
Yeah.
So they invest their time.
Their
There is
time.
this willingness that comes with being a mentor. They just want to see their mentees grow. And then the kind of growth is organic. A mentor must be somebody that is willing to devote his or her own time to your growth. And the growth is going to be organic. It's not somebody that is going to force you to make progress, boom, just like that. There is a process to it. There is a growth process. So they do not neglect the growth process. That is what mentors do. So if you see that this person is not willing to share, or is not willing to let you know more about what he or she is doing, or about your goals, then don't force it. You must be very sure that this person is willing to put me through. This person is willing to hold my hand and let us walk. Because the success of your mentor is your success. I don't know how to put it. It is when you are successful that your mentor is successful. So if the mentee is not successful, then the mentor's work is just a waste. Yes. So am I making sense?
Yes, you are. I'm actually learning a lot. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm blushing.
Yeah, so you need to also consider the willingness of the person, and then number
now.
3 is personality.
Yeah, so talking about personality, like you cannot be mentored by somebody who you are different from. You need to reason alike. You need to talk alike. If you are the happy, cheerful kind of person, then you don't need to be with a very quiet mentor.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. It might, okay, let me not say it's not going to work. It might not work.
Okay.
Because
When your personalities clash.
yes. So when choosing a mentor, you need to consider the fact that you and your mentor naturally mesh well. Because a mentor is someone who you'll be in constant contact with. So
Yeah.
if you are an introvert and then your
And
mentor
person is too much
is an
of an
extrovert, you might not like it. You might
you might feel stressed.
yes, there will be times you feel embarrassed. What is this person doing? Why is this person like this? So you need to find somebody who your personality aligns.
Yeah, true.
Like me now. It's not like I'm a talkative, but I used to talk very well.
Okay.
If I want to mentor somebody now, I cannot mentor
Someone that keeps quiet too much.
who fight me. Because person be why are you like this now? Why are you jumping up and down? Why is your body not on the ground?
And then someone that is also, so basically someone like that too will not be a good fit for a mentor to you as well.
Yes. But I'm not saying they cannot work. But then the chance of them working is very, very slim. Yes, very, very slim.
Yeah.
And number 4, we have mentorship style.
Yeah, as we were talking about in in the communications in number 1 the other time, mentorship style is also something to consider because it also aligns with personality. So a person might, like Olufola said earlier, might be an extrovert, and then their form of mentoring is like they like to talk to you, they like to get your attention. The person can pick up the phone and call you at 2 a.m. And tell you, this is what you should do. I feel this is you talked to me about this. And you might like to sleep at 2 a.m.
Like me.
Because so the thing is, there are a lot of successful people that prefer midnight conversations, while there are some that prefer day conversations. Now, the thing is, you can actually adjust. You can choose to adjust, but if it is going to be too much of a strain that you feel it might affect you and break you down, then you might need to reconsider. So the mentorship style that best suits you, the kind of mentorship style, or first of all, you need to, before you choose a mentor, you need to consider exactly what you want from that relationship. What are you choosing this mentor for? Is it for your financial life? Is it for your relationship life? Because there are a lot of roles you play. So which of the roles are you seeking a mentor for? Is it for your career or so? That will also help you determine the kind of mentor you would like, their style. So that's also something you need to consider. The mentorship style. Because we've discussed it earlier, I do not want to go too much in depth again.
I just want to say that mentorship, like a mentor, does not sugarcoat things. So if you are looking for a mentor and then you want somebody that is not going to say things the way they are to you, then you should rethink. Because one of the main mentorship styles is that they sit on your neck. Whatever they want you to do, once you have agreed on it, that okay, this is the end result that I want, then they are going to sit on your neck and they will make sure that they get this thing done. So a mentor must be willing to give tough love when required.
Since we're talking about mentorship style, there are some mentors that will not even sit on your neck. If you like, do it. If you like, don't do it. There are some you have to impress them. Like you have to, they'll keep you on a pedestal. You have to continually impress them.
I guess the impression. I guess that is when you are asking them to be your mentor.
Even while you are in the
you need to impress them.
Yeah, you need to continue.
I don't know about I've not seen the. I believe once you impressed before getting them to be your mentor, then you guys should be good. Though they will still sit on your neck.
Yeah.
They'll say the truth. They'll give you the truth plainly.
Yeah.
Like this, they'll sit on your neck. They'll tell you what you did.
Yeah, they'll definitely be honest.
They give constructive criticism. And there are some people that don't even sugarcoat it. Constructive. They'll just give you the criticism anyhow.
Constructive criticism.
They'll give you.
If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. That's their style. So you might want to consider that. So, and then number 5.
Lastly, we have alignment of beliefs. So it is important that your worldview aligns with that of your mentor.
That's clear.
So if you like, if you want a womanizer, don't mind me. Don't mind me today. I'm just being naughty.
Okay, what are menizers? If that's you.
I'm just being naughty today.
Okay.
I'm just being naughty today. So if your mentor, if you want to be a womanizer, and you're trying to look for a mentor, look for it, and your spec is slim girls.
So
make sure that your mentor likes slim girls.
I'm not a serious person.
Don't mind me.
Okay, so for alignment of beliefs, someone that believes in what you believe, someone that your core values align. Now, your core values, maybe we'll talk about it on another episode, are some things you really, really need to pay attention to, because sometimes you can ask someone, what are your values? The person will say you value hard work, he values maybe people happiness in different places. That might not be, those are actually not core values. Now, your core values are those things that when push comes to shove, you will make the reason you will make this choice over the other depends solely on your core value, what you value at your core. Now, those are things that matter to you a lot. If your core value does not align with that of your mentor, you would have a lot of friction, especially if they are on opposite ends. Like, let's say, for example, your mentor values teamwork. He values people doing things together, and you personally, you do not like teamwork. You personally like to do your things by yourself. You just want to learn to get better for yourself. So, like, maybe the person is expecting you to actually ask for advice sometimes, but because you want to show that you are running into walls all the time, the person, your core values in that sense do not align.
Yes. So because of that, your mentor also needs to believe in your dream and what you want to achieve. That is, your core values must match, so that you both can work effectively together. The individual must be committed to your success. Like I said it earlier, until a mentee is successful, that is when a mentor is successful. If the mentee is not successful, then the mentor's effort is a waste. So that is how it is. You guys must be able to work hand in hand. Like everything must English have gone away from my head.
Everything must work hand in hand.
Yeah, everything must work hand in hand.
Okay, so we have come to the end of
the show, but we would quickly like to run you through again the factors to consider when choosing a mentor. Number 1, we said communication.
Yeah. Number 2, willingness.
And number 3, personality.
Number 4, mentorship style.
Number
And
5, we have alignment
of
of
beliefs.
beliefs.
But I would like to add some things too, like some things that I've learned personally from mentors, or from mentors actually. So the thing about
Wait,
mentors,
how many mentors have mentored you?
like 2.
Nobody has mentored me. I need a mentor. I need a mentor.
Imagine.
I need a mentor.
So the thing about mentors is a lot of the things we discussed are actually true. Your beliefs need to align. If not, after a while, you stop aligning with each other. You just break out. It's just natural. You do not have to hate yourself. It's just, I can't work with this person. This person does not. Our beliefs don't work together.
Yeah.
So, like for example, she has been clamoring womanizers.
No.
Let's say for
Don't mind Timo.
let's say for
Did
example,
you hear my voice?
you are not there, Abi.
I'm not there.
So let's say for example, your own core value does not align with womanizing, and then your mentor, however successful they are in your field, or maybe not necessarily in your field, is a womanizer. It will affect you at a point in time. You would begin to lose respect for the person. So that might not work. And then you also need to consider like I mentioned earlier, what are you bringing into the relationship? Because it is not all about you. What can your mentor call you at 4 a.m. in the morning to tell you, I need this thing done? Can you get it done? Or I need this from you? Like, what is the value you are bringing to the table? Into any relationship at all, you need to consider that. So even into the mentorship relationships.
So, and I also want to say, for we aspiring mentees, because I always said now, I need a mentor for my life. So I just want to drop that. Have it at the back of your mind that the best gift that you can give your mentor is your success.
It's your success, yes.
So, if you are really, really in need of a mentor, have it at the back of your mind that you must succeed. Because that is the best gift to give your mentor.
Yes, and you always need to remember that nobody owes you anything. Nobody really owes you anything.
Yeah.
So you owe it to yourself to do the best you can. Yes, if your mentor is someone that likes being impressed, find what makes them impressed. Impress them. Like she mentioned earlier, it's someone that you should be considering taking out on dates. Like you should be in constant. You can have personal relationships with your mentor too. You can find out what. So like maybe if you want to choose a mentor, you can find out what they like. Like if you are looking for someone that you want to make your mentor, before you approach the person, try to do some background research on the person. Start with their core values. You can learn that with how they live their lifestyle. Like for example, something that a lot of people don't pay attention to is if your mentor is not someone that is too much on social media, or perhaps they are a lot on the media and then they do not show their family a lot. They might probably value their family enough not to want their family to be seen by the media. So that can be a subtle note for you to consider. So just check out what their core values might be. What are their interests? So those are the things that you use to toast them. It's toast you.
So on that note, that means the show
has come to an end for this week.
has come to an end for this week. So we want to appreciate you for listening and for joining us again. We want to apologize again for the little technical issue that we have that did not make us upload last week.
Yeah, no excuses.
We are very, very sorry.
Thank you very much for your patience and for your love. And please do not forget to share this with your
friends, your family, your loved ones, your haters, your beefers, your foes, your name it.
And your colleagues
Just
and people in your sphere. And
share with your neighbor.
You can even share with your mentors, so that maybe they
Exactly.
can have some things to add to this. And please, if you have some things to add as well, you can please tell us in the comment section. As always, we love to engage with you there. And please like this video and share. And also, please click the subscribe button.
And also, we need you to follow us on our Instagram handles, tweet at us at Not So Imperfect 1, and then on Instagram also Not So Imperfect. And also,
We'll come your way again next week. But till then, have a lovely week and bye.
Bye bye.